Right. And so, when we last left our heroes, what was going on?
Lee was leading us back to town.
Let us
It was getting dark.
Let us presume that you make it back to town.
I like that.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Of course,
That's good
we did.
stuff.
I'm awesome.
And I have the belt, so.
You don't have to wear it.
I think I do.
It's just to bother me, isn't it? Probably.
It's so great. I'm like an X-Man. I'm a big X-Man.
And you should have made it like a special hat.
Yeah, a pointy one with dumps written across the front.
I would have worn the hat.
So anyway, you all arrive back in town. It is, I believe, mid-morning.
Wow, we're gone that long?
Yes.
Oh.
So the sun has since come up, basically.
Of course the sun's up. It's mid-morning.
Yeah.
Well, it is in a wintry region, so...
Actually, that makes sense,
That's
because it was
compensated
already
for.
dark when we
Nighttime
came
is
out.
far
so-
longer than the daytime, but there's still the same number of bells. The town is getting itself back together. They're surprisingly good at it. Although the temple remains wrecked. Because a dragon landed on it.
Yeah, well, they also don't even have a
Priest.
anymore, or cleric, so it's probably a
You
low
could be a cleric.
priority.
Do it. Convert them.
Convert them to Tor. You just have to switch 2 letters around. It's really easy. So I suppose we'll head to my room in the inn, which
Okay.
is also shared with Zhu.
Okay. You will arrive unobstructed and unimpeded in that 2-minute walk that it takes to get there.
Knock on the door. Are you decent?
The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
may enter, priest of the justice god.
Enter. We return.
Do you have it?
Yes. Whichever one of us has it, we'll hand it over, I assume.
Wasn't me.
Oh, here it is.
She looks at it, she's like, this is going to take some time. Perhaps you'd better come back when the sun is low.
Very well. We shall return now.
Well, that's a good excuse to go to sleep as any.
Yes, it has been a long day and night, and then day again.
Well, I mean, the night was long, the day wasn't particularly long.
Is there any pressing matters you have to attend to? Zulun, Lee?
You know my pressing matters, but they can't be achieved up here.
Yes, well.
I okay. I go find what you call work. I do some.
Very good.
I think resting is a better idea, since we might have to set out immediately after.
We've got nothing else to do. I'll be in the courtyard.
You know, I really think we should rest.
You can all do what you want.
I not need rest. It's okay.
And I rested already.
When?
I slept for most of the day yesterday.
Well, I will at least have a nap. Would mean napping interrupt what you need to do, Zhu?
You must do what you feel is right, of course.
Very well. I'll have a nap in the room.
Where are you looking for work?
I'll go back to the end. See my friend didn't keep doing. See if she's got any wood to cut, or
I think you cut all the wood.
Yeah, you cut all the wood.
I mean, I won't be able to help build something. I can help.
Well, you
rebuild
can
the
help
town.
rebuild the town. Okay. I'll mark you down as doing that.
It's all training. Every day you train. No rest this week.
So they'll be rebuilding the town, but then there'll be others practicing sword, and
Yes.
I'll go and watch them for a while. Then join.
Okay. Can you give me
Style analysis
yes.
and dice analysis is 14.
Does that succeed?
I will tell you in a second. Yes.
It seems these northerners use a very simple but effective straight line approach to attack and defense. The shortest distance between 2 points appears to be an axe.
Right, and I'll do the... While I was watching do style analysis, I'll also be doing a simulation. Same again. Success.
Cool.
So once I've done those, I'll go down and approach the first one. First guy or girl.
Okay, let's see who that's going to be. Okay, that's interesting. You're going to get Brolus. For those of you who are new here, Brolus is a large, made of large, and is large.
He wrestled a dragon.
Yeah. I didn't see any of that though, so... I see you, Brolus. Can you show me some of your fighting styles so I can learn your ways of the North? If it's allowed, I don't wish to offend.
A punch is obvious, seen by many who are there. It cannot hide. Okay, what's he going to show you how to do? The King of Ridiculously Strong Style is going to show you, is basically going to show you how he fights. Which is, so he's got these two big two-handed axes that he wields with one hand. These are throwing axes to him.
Yep.
So once those are not thrown is basically a distraction because good luck being accurate with one of those. His method of fighting is to wade in and punch people until they stop moving. He employs a series of grapples which you will recognize from your previous style analysis roll as being similar to a grapple style taught at the Linque Monastery. His signature move appears to be the ability to pick up a person or animal smaller than a horse by its head with one hand.
So really, the only thing I can take out of this is
Be very strong.
be very strong and distraction, which I already...
Sometimes the best distraction might be a decent offense.
Yeah.
I mean, would you want to get hit with that?
No. Thank you for your sage advice. I'll seek others for other training.
Many voices talk. The wind carries all words away. Listen gently as well.
May you always find shade and water. And I'll continue and find someone else.
Okay.
A bit more my size.
So, you will have arrived in town, and probably one of the first places you'll see is the tavern, which would be nice to eat.
Yeah. Gonna go and get some food.
I eat the whole tavern.
That's what I was going to say.
Is it made of gingerbread?
It's made of wood
Ah,
and snow.
I would eat that.
No, she didn't.
Leave it there.
Nice, I see how it's going to go. I get your drift. Okay, so the interior of the tavern is well lit, mainly with a big fire in the center. It's got a U-shaped bar, which is the centerpiece, and it is manned by a single small blonde girl. As a small blonde girl, I mean like a young woman.
Okay. I'll go up to her. Just start small talk. Ask her what's going on in the town at the moment. Like,
We'll be building up to the dragon and the armies of the north attacked.
I see. And I guess I'll get something to eat. I'm not really sure what's on the menu.
If you've caught anything you'd want us to cook up, otherwise we have venison, more venison, and some nice oaten bread.
I'll just have some bread.
Okay. And would you like anything to drink? We've got ale, mead, honey mead, more ale, and some port.
I'll just have some honey mead.
Okay.
This didn't go well last time.
I know.
This is
Just a little
going to
bit.
cost you 10 gold
I don't know how much.
crowns.
I don't know what we might.
It'll be somewhere.
I'm assuming I can afford that.
I hope you can.
I would be amazed if you couldn't.
It's not.
Well, I happen to know you can, so
Yeah.
we'll sort that out later, I guess.
So I have that. I drink slowly and make sure to have lots of food in between.
Okay. You're not from around here.
You don't say. No, I'm not.
Will you be one of those Oathbreakers from down south?
No.
Well, that's good. what are you doing up this far to the north?
Just... I don't remember anything.
You don't necessarily have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I'm just
Back
looking
to
for work.
practice. Plenty of work going on around here, carpenter?
Yes, actually.
Well, plenty of work going on. We've walls to rebuild and a temple that's been smashed.
So I see. Do you know who I might go to arrange work?
Well, the chief's usually keeping reign. That'll be in the Great Hall.
See, thank you.
That's for Yogurt. And you are...
So, Sarah, I'm also gonna ask if she has seen a paladin and a group of people pass through or something like that.
a group of people.
Just describing them.
Oh. Aye. They're in and out of here.
Do you know where they might be at the moment?
Probably at the inn. Separate from
You're
the
in a
tavern.
You're in the tavern. The tavern's
Oh, right.
Tavern's
yeah.
like
Okay,
a
I
bar.
assumed it was with
Yeah.
it. Right,
A
okay.
lot of the time, they are. In this town, they are not.
Okay. Cool, thank you. Jesus,
So is
which
anyone doing anything? I mean, you're rebuilding, you're looking for people.
Once I've eaten, I'm going to go outside and look for them.
Yeah, I'll be just watching styles, learning from them. Really sleeping.
Okay. Let's see. That's actually just like 2 doors down, so you probably will not encounter someone if you're heading there. Or we could say you do. Just to move things on. So you two bump into each other.
I see you.
Hi.
Hi. What should I call you?
Lasara.
Lasara.
Lasara. Sorry, Lasara. It gets confusing.
Sorry about that.
What are you doing this far north?
I came to find you guys.
Found us some good steak. Would you like to see the rest of the group?
Yeah, I would.
Come with me.
Where you going?
Tab. The inn.
The inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go up to Saphira's room. Yeah, Zoo's room. Knock.
You may enter.
I have another with me.
I am aware.
I'll go in. Is Saphira awake?
He does not appear to be, although his rat is alert. The rat is like writing with this big
River.
quill.
He almost died. He got tortured.
Yeah, I'm a monster.
By who?
But the people you were working for, well, no, sorry, the people, the
Baron.
barons, yeah, I mean, so.
Well, we'll
The bad guys.
Yeah.
We'll leave them sleep and we'll see if Adrian is awake. We just got back from.
So the room is extremely well appointed. There's small books, a little large bed with a dude asleep on it, and there's a chair over by the fire with just a massive shadow in it. You can't see through it.
And I've been talking at the shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just sort of quietly not get you. Who's there?
I'll give the shadow an inquisitive look if I'm allowed to.
Then how would you interpret his response?
Well, it's more her interpret what I'm asking.
And who is your friend?
thought you would know.
I see a number of names. Which is it you wear?
Seraphine. Or is it Seraphine? I don't know what
Seraphine's your
Seraphine.
name that you used with us for a start.
That's
Yeah.
the one you came up with, so you can't blame me for that
Yeah.
one.
No. I think I'll use my real, well, that name, at least. Seraphine.
A daughter of the Vale.
Indeed.
Interesting you have come this far north at last.
So, what's your name?
Here they call me Shu.
I see. And where do you hail from?
The Northwood. Racial knowledge, the Northwood is one of the two regions the Elf Lords reside in.
Ah, so I should definitely
Yeah.
know. Sorry, I'm so... Oh.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So this person is an elf. I assume.
Well, you're assuming, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But I can't actually see them. So the
No.
shadow is an actual...
The shadow is a construct.
Yeah, okay.
You'd be aware of that.
Yeah. Like, do I pry or do I not pry?
Do it.
What would your character do?
Yeah.
My character
Comes down to that.
is a lot more subtle than I am. And
Maybe ask one of us.
yeah,
get
no,
out
I
of
would.
the
I would
issue,
just move. I'd be like, yeah, cool. I suppose I'll talk to whoever's awake, which is just Susan at the moment.
Just me at the moment. We're going to go see how Adrian is.
Okay.
May you always find shade in water.
Stay warm.
We'll go to Adrian's room. Knock.
Ah.
Sounds like a zombie.
We'll leave you. We'll
Sounds
leave
like
you
it
if you
needs
wish.
some
What?
privacy.
What's happening?
We have a guest.
Oh, who is it?
It's me.
Oh, it's Seraphine.
Hello.
You can see
Right.
what actually face palms right there.
May I enter?
Sure, go ahead.
No, put on pants first.
I sleep wearing pants.
You don't wear pants, robed boy.
Exactly.
No, I
with
change into
pants on.
pants to sleep.
Oh.
It's cold in the north.
They said you just wore pants under your robes as well.
No one asks.
Okay.
Oh, what brings you this far north after you stayed in Castamere?
I was looking for you guys actually.
Oh, did something happen in Castamere?
That's where you were.
Yeah. I don't actually know. I don't know myself, not as the character.
You were just told to move north. So you don't know if anything's happened in your absence. You would have
No,
left
nothing
right
in
after
particular.
them.
Oh, so have you finished up your role as an advisor there, or?
No, I am just taking some time off. Oh no.
Fair enough, I suppose.
And I had some work to do.
Oh, are we able to help with it?
I'm hoping so.
She has sought us out. I was going to wake Saphira, but he's asleep.
Just throw
Why
something
would
at
you
him.
wake him if he was awake?
It's so
Common.
Sulan,
I
though.
can't
It's
understand
like-
language.
Such a Sulan statement.
Exactly.
I suppose so.
So who is that shadow, this stranger?
Oh, Shu.
Can you tell me about him?
It's a woman.
A woman? Her?
Sorry, I can't do a woman's voice.
Right, would I have known from...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me about her?
Well, she has a lot of secrets.
Oh, yeah. Is
She
there
doesn't
something
tell us
common?
anything,
Ah!
And
Are
he's
we talking
very.
about him?
but she
She about her, not me.
but she expects us to trust her for some reason.
Oh.
Well, we all got to start somewhere.
Where did you meet her?
Here in the tavern.
And yes, the tavern. She took residence in one of the corners.
She took residence in the other expensive room, but it got destroyed when the dragon attacked.
So, roommate now, I guess. Never mind. How much do you know about her being?
Not much really.
Should we be talking about her?
Why wouldn't we?
Because she said that she doesn't want her presence known.
Well, which is known, but to me and us, but I can promise I would not leave this room.
It's not like we're writing it on the wall and then having Lee look at it.
It's if the other one...
He hears voices in his head.
If the other one
They
could...
counsel him?
They understand.
Wait!
They talk to me.
So,
Oh, you haven't really met Lee yet.
no, but it has something to do with him. Yeah. She's hiding from him?
No.
No.
It's
Lee just hears voices in his head. He
They
hears,
talk to him.
he hears a sorcerer that's trying to kill him or something.
I'll be back. I'll go out and I'll go knock on the door again.
I suppose I might as well.
What is it, Emerald Bird?
May I enter?
Ah, you. May enter.
I will enter. I have need of him now. I better wake him.
One moment. So while you've been sleeping, you've had a little dream.
Oh, no.
You find yourself yet again standing inside a great hall. It's familiar, you've been here before. In your other dream. There's a big roaring fireplace down by the end and a comfortable looking leather-backed chair. And you get close and turn around, there's like a little you-sized version of the Dark God sitting there, sort of just reading a tome in one hand with a brandy glass in the other.
Okay.
And the great helm turns to you and says,
It's you.
I thought you would know that. This is my dream you're in. I didn't come to you, you came to me.
Little did you tell yourself against me. You serve me well.
Never served.
You will continue to serve me.
Never served you.
Yes, it will. It does not please me that the frostline is sour. Fix it.
Look, just because our motives may have parallels does not mean I
Elven
serve
woman
you.
steps between you as you're talking to him and says, "Wake up," and you do.
Because I'm just staring at the ceiling? Or this elven woman leaning over me?
No, the shadow's still is in the
I'll
scene.
sit up and
But
look
do you
around.
continue your speech?
Well, because that's pretty jarring.
Okay.
I suppose, yeah.
I'll sit up and look around.
He's awake. You happy now?
Thank
Sulan,
you.
I see you.
I see you, Saphira. We have a guest.
Oh?
Hello, Saphira.
Oh no, you
Well,
would,
so-
I
Yeah.
would lift you behind. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was with
No.
you.
Yeah. No.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
Okay, then I
so
would
I,
be-
so I don't really trust him.
I would be.
Because he's still arguing about.
Yeah.
I just give you this look as to like. Yes.
She says she seems to know me from somewhere, but I have no idea where. And she won't explain it. It's really
I'll get
annoying.
my armor on before I leave because it would have been taken off.
Then I'll help you put the armor on to speed up the
5
process.
minutes. So 5 minutes later, they come into the room.
Oh, Saphira, you're awake.
Lasara, it is good to see you again.
And you too?
Can we stay on a name? It's getting confusing.
I'm Seraphine to you, but Lasara to others.
Yes, I did know which one to use.
So we should use the Sara here just in case anyone's listening.
Yes. That's a good idea.
brings you north?
I have a task I believe you can help me with.
Does it parallel our own tasks up here?
I'm not sure what your tasks up here are at the moment.
To stop the Frostwalker and prevent the glaciers from moving south?
Then yes.
Good, because as much as I would like to help,
Just a small task. What?
if it was not the case, I'm afraid we're kind of on a time constraint here.
I see. So what do you know?
Well, there are two Frostwalkers. There's an old Frostwalker that doesn't want the glaciers to move south, but does it anyway.
He's made some kind of pact with the Shadow Dragon and paid with a ruby crystal artifact. Dagger.
Which we broke their contract.
Yes, Sulan's stole it.
So we're hoping that at least causes some discord further north.
I mean,
May
the
delay
dragon
things.
won't work for them at the moment. It might get angry.
Or it might just hunt us down. That's probably the worst thing that could happen.
There's an army growing in the north,
I see.
venturing further south, making strikes every so many days.
Do we know what happened to the village, by the way, with the dragon and stuff? Like,
Yes, you were there when they were telling about the dragon attack.
okay.
A dragon attacked and Sulan got taken by the dragon, but then she got
Yeah.
free. But it turns out it wasn't Sulan, it was a doppelganger.
Yeah. Sorry, and it took me ages to get up to speed. My character is basically not very much. Fine.
No, I didn't get taken by the dragon. I got taken by the dragon.
Yeah, taken by the dragon is also a phrase which means join the dragon cult. Be kind.
So what is your next plan?
Well, we're waiting on Zhu to find out where the next elemental ring is.
We've been gathering artifacts from various places nearby, and if we can get them all, she can help
I have a
use
feeling...
them to find additional artifacts that may help us stop.
I've said it before, but I'm pretty sure the last ring we'll find will be a ring of ice. So we'll be able to control the glaciers directly.
I see. When do you think you will find this information?
Zhu said she would be able to tell us where the next ring is by the end of the day. I don't know where Lee went.
Lee went out crafting.
Lee is a fellow from the Far East who has joined us in your absence.
I understand.
He's really good at finding traps.
Okay then. Sure, I will meet him later.
You may remember him as the one the Duke's men were constantly trying to chase down but could never quite catch.
Ah, I see.
They called him Guppo.
Well, only
You don't
one,
need to know any of this, but
one
I'm
guard
assuming
called him
not.
Guppo.
By
Yeah,
what
one
method
guard.
does this elf woman find the rings? Or discern where they are?
She's a seer
Magic.
of some kind and with magical abilities.
Yes, she's a seer.
And how have you... Was I with them when they were finding the previous rings?
Nope.
How did you find...
You would have basically been in the throne room when the Duke said, yes, you can have this silly ring from the
It was the one boon we asked.
treasury in exchange for saving the area from the evil Roman reigns. So you would have basically seen him get that one ring.
Yeah.
I'm wearing that ring.
Okay. And you found 4 of them so far?
No, it's just one.
And the path to a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to find 4 more.
Okay. So it seems that you and this elf woman have the same goal, at least this far.
Probably not.
No?
She was the one who
You can
told us
write-
about the artifacts.
Give yourself 10 copper for your work, and I'm assuming you also wanted to sell off the bone carvings you made the other day?
Yes.
There's 102 silver talents.
See, we were coming up merely to observe the situation up here. It was
Well, he didn't do a
revealed
skill
the
roll, so I
nature
did
of
one
the-
for him, and he 20'd, so
Ah, okay.
he did really
of the
good shit.
artifacts.
Okay. I see.
You could walk in at this point.
Oh, Lee!
Yeah.
This is Lasara.
I remember from
Pekian's place.
Yeah, the Pekian. I remember.
She's going to be helping us find the rings.
Please be tolerant of Lee's
Why
dispositions towards the female.
Why we need help?
Well, she's really good at finding
okay.
traps as well. She can help you.
Because occasionally it takes more than a traps Roomba.
She go first and find big trap,
To sheet for a minute.
and then
The whole lot.
this one go and find more trap,
No,
and then save for us.
No, like really good at disarming traps, like you are.
I'm good at communicating, which it seems you're not really, so I'm assuming I can help you.
Well, Lee can't speak common very well.
I not need help from woman
We'll see about that.
for speak. I speak good. I speak.
He has the best words.
I do mean to give you some lessons in common at some point.
Well, the main thing is we should teach you numbers, because that almost got us into a lot of trouble when we asked how many people were in a room, and you did less than this, but more than this. Numbers would be more helpful.
Just wanted to check your
Number
word skill.
is not important.
They can be.
Is a few or many? It's
Well, no, sometimes if there's a room full of people and you check it, we need specifics on how many people are in a room.
There's a big difference between one person in a room and 5 people and 10 and 50 and 100 and 1,000 and a whole army.
A whole army.
is a whole army.
A whole army in a room seems incredibly unlikely, Saphira.
I'm just talking
You're
about people
being
in
obtuse.
general, Adrian.
You never came across my amazing army in a box.
I feel we should
Just
perhaps
be
stay on
really
track
simple
here.
with the commensurate gods.
Yes, they seem to go off track quite regularly.
So this elven woman, how does she feel around strangers? Would she be comfortable with me talking to her, or should I leave her to herself?
If she is comfortable with talking with her, with you talking with her, she will envelop you within her shadow.
But again, you may not like what you hear.
What do you mean by that?
She is a seer.
She can see into your past.
That's true.
She gave all of us prophecies.
Perhaps I will try my chances with her. If I will go and try and talk to her.
Okay. You going alone?
Yes.
Are we just going to stay here while Seraphine goes and talks to her? Lasara? Sorry.
Lasara. No, I'm going to
It's
go
her
back
own
and carry on doing
private-
what I'm doing.
It's her own private experience with Zhu. If
Mm.
they share it, it is not for us to pry.
I not care what women do. I go eat mini food.
It's gonna cost you. I'm assuming you're going to want the meat meal, or are you just gonna eat out of the supplies you've got?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we should really use those for when we're traveling, Lee.
I get more. It's easy. Just go kill. It's
Just swing, sling, throw bullet, rabbit, fall down.
I guess I'm not getting
Dinner.
any sleep. Is there anything you need a hand with, Zula?
I've been practicing fighting with the others.
Do you wish any assistance?
If you wish to come.
Perhaps you can learn to get past a shield or something.
Actually, that wouldn't be half bad training.
Mm.
I mean, a fully armored dude with a hammer and shield is a fuck of a pig to try and get past.
As Roman Reigns found out.
Yep.
So we'll go off and spar with the other warriors.
So, who should we resolve in what order? Let's take care of Lee first. Oh no, you're not leaving the building, you're just eating.
evening.
So you two, when you leave, you'll come across Bjorn. He's just come back in, and his armor's all fucked up, and his arm's in a sling, and half his hair's burnt off. And
What happened to Bjorn?
Dick!
And he basically stumps up to Mother Good's house and knocks on the door, and she opens it, and he's like, "I've got the Cyclops eye and the gold, let's do this thing." She's like, "Are you sure? You bind yourself to their fate with this, you know." It's like, "It must be done. I've heard horrible things about my future. I must see clearly." "Come in then." Thump.
That doesn't look well.
I don't know what you were doing.
No.
Reading.
Yeah, I'll probably just go to Sephiroth's room and read.
But that's
You
weird.
are-
for having-
She's gone.
You want food?
Yeah,
No.
was where she's gone.
No, I'm fine for now. I'm gonna go read for a bit.
Well, I'm sure you would have taken at least some of the books I had with you downstairs, right? Because you would have been like, I still want to read these while Sephiro's sleeping, etc.
I can just go get more.
Again, we're right. He would forget all about that. She's going on. Yeah.
So where is everyone at the moment? I'm in the other room, or going to the other room. You're reading. Can I quickly ask you a question before?
What is it?
Are there any people in this town, you would say sages or village elders or people with knowledge of the area?
Yeah, there's Mother Good.
Mother Good. Whereabout does she live?
Next door.
It's the next building down.
I made a big mistake when I put the 3 most common things you guys would need in the same row.
Thank you. I may go visit her later.
I should have put them across town so you experience more things.
Why you read much? Is not. It's not good.
manful.
Make you weak. You need train. Muscle.
Not really.
Hey, you wanna know something I learned in a book? Fire.
I do that too.
Control normal fires, engulfs whole body. Anyway.
I can do that too.
You arrive upstairs and you're about to knock on the door, and she says, "Come in, daughter."
Okay. It's not often I see another elf away from their home.
It is not often we leave.
That is true. So, what brings you in this region?
I must end the plague of the frost.
We have a common goal.
Do we?
Well, it at least seems apparent. I hear.
Whereas you have been sent by your controller, my reasons are more personal.
That is true, but we follow the same actions.
Good. You have worked with the instruments before. The party.
Yes. Instruments. It's an interesting way of looking at it.
We are all the tools of our own fate.
That is true. I hear you are a seer.
I see things. And I have seen. What is it you wish to know?
Well, in a way, you are quite close with the members of the party at the moment, and I suppose I am curious about you. And considering you are a fellow elf, Yeah. Sorry, I actually don't know what to say.
And so it is curiosity which motivates you.
Right now, at least. Would you disclose what personal matters you have with the Frost, or I suppose you can keep it to yourself?
The Frostwalker this time was one such as I,
I see.
and he has fallen under a dark influence, and now causes the glaciers to advance. It has fallen to me to stop him.
Well, you are not alone, at least.
We are none of us alone.
So these rings, I hear that you have a way of finding their location.
I have tried with the most recent one, but all I see is snow and broken men.
There's plenty of that around here.
I have a feeling it is southwards. I will know soon.
I feel I should leave you to it. Perhaps we will speak again.
I know we will. Unless you don't show up again.
So my next goal is to head next door to Mother, whatever her name was. Sorry.
Good.
Mother Good.
Mother Good.
Okay, well there's a sign on her door.
Yes, free.
Busy.
I'll still knock because I'm obnoxious like that.
There's no answer.
I will. Are there windows? I will attempt to stealthily look through a window.
Well, they're shuttered, obviously.
Oh, they're shuttered, right, okay. No, I'll just give up on that task now
Okay.
and head back to the inn.
Right. He's eating, he's reading. Those two are off somewhere. Doing things.
Sparring, basically.
You want food or I eat?
I mean, you can't eat my share just because I don't want it right now.
I hungry. I eat. I catch more you later. It's okay.
I eat because I'm hungry and I'm hungry because I eat. It's a vicious cycle.
Well, if you say so.
What you like? You like little bird or jumpy
Rabbit.
or the
Deer?
What you like? I catch.
Probably deer. Oh. Pheasant isn't too bad though.
Good luck getting a fucking pheasant up here.
Yeah, exactly.
But not that you'd know that, I guess.
What is what look like? I find.
Explain to him what it looks like.
I go look, see and find.
Oh, good luck.
So,
Then I'll wander out and
it isn't terribly long before you all receive a summons. Yes.
That's annoying.
You're annoying.
What's that?
Do I get it as well?
Probably.
what about me?
You
it was-
experienced it too, didn't you? This
I mean, I don't know if you pay attention.
the sensation that we're supposed to
I
go
don't know
back
if I
and see
believe
you
it.
again.
Yes, I
Up
think
to you.
we must go.
Yes, and I'll obviously be hitting you anyway.
I not know. I go find face.
Returning to my
So
room.
you don't have to
again.
roll.
Thank
You
God.
can't find one.
Ah.
Because there isn't one.
Damn. Can I find something else instead and bring it back?
I'm sure.
And the next closest thing, a cockatrice.
There's a
Speaking of,
rabbit.
I finished
Or there's a rat writing in the upstairs room.
Ah,
You doing our sick Sulan on you.
I might bring back a rabbit.
She's way OP.
I not find bird thing. I find hoppy.
Rabbit.
You have.
Thanks. I'll deal with this after we talk to Joe.
You want skin or I have?
You can have the skin if you like.
It's still warm. It's good eat.
I'm not going to eat it rawly.
It's good.
No, it's not. It's incredibly unhealthy.
No, good for spirit.
You could die if you eat raw meat.
I not die.
Just because you haven't so far doesn't necessarily mean you won't. I'm going to cook it.
You wear dress like woman. You eat like woman. You sure you not woman?
I'm sure. Hey, Saphira.
You've arrived at my room.
I'm taking more of these books. And this one. Oh, and this one.
There's no time for
And
that.
this one.
You summoned us.
And
Did you
this
not
one.
get a... Did you not feel
I
something?
tend to ignore things like that. And this one. And this one. This one too.
Why don't you just take one at a time?
But then when I finish, I don't really have
I'm
a
there.
book, and I've got to come back
Oh,
to get one. It's easy to just.
Take 3 points of damage.
Ow! What was that for?
Mucking around.
Time is important.
Now I've dropped my books.
I haven't missed this.
You haven't missed this. I'm beginning to think last week may have been a blessing. I have. I think I have found your next ring.
You think?
I do not know where it is, but I know where it lies.
Aren't those the same thing?
It was found by a group of patrolling Castamere scouts. They have it. But they're dead.
So they don't really have anything, do they?
They have the ring, and the dead will keep it until you can retrieve it.
So where are they?
That's the problem.
Of course
In the
it
vision,
is.
it is just snow and dead men. However, I'm sure if you could follow their trail or determine their patrol route, you would be able to find them.
Could you see how well prepared they were? I mean, a small group that is not particularly well prepared and does not have provisions for several days will not have ventured too far from
I
their
saw no
location.
provisions, only twisted bodies and snow.
Did the bodies still have flesh? Or had they decomposed?
Yes and no.
They wouldn't have decomposed as quickly up here. It's too
That's
cold.
why, that's what I'm saying, Saphira. It could have been a long time ago.
Possible.
So you want us to follow tracks from years ago, potentially?
Possibly.
All tracks will be
Or
covered
find
up
the
by snow.
standard patrol routes and follow them.
Do I who are these men, by the way? Where are they from? Sorry.
They're from the Castamere Frostwatch.
They don't send out patrols.
Then it must be some time ago.
Could you see the position of the sun on the sky or anything like that that could determine what time of day it was when you saw them? Or...
I see it as it is now.
Perhaps we should speak to someone from the watch.
Could you not give one of us the viewing so we know what we're looking for?
Such a bonding can be deeply invasive.
Saphira?
I do not mind.
That
Nothing
doesn't
to
make
hide.
any sense, Saphira, because you wouldn't be able to tell anything because of the snow. The only one it wouldn't make sense to do it with would be Lee. You having the vision wouldn't be any more helpful than her telling us about the vision.
And do you think Lee is going to let a woman enter his mind and give him vision?
No, but it's not going to help.
I volunteer.
Do you know anything about trekking through snow?
Oh, I don't actually have tracking, I have trailing.
Trailing is a city skill.
Yeah, so no, not actually.
Then it wouldn't exactly be helpful.
How you say the flesh? Yes and no.
Removed. Damaged. Perhaps eaten?
I was thinking animal. Eat. If still some flesh, maybe not so long ago.
It would have to be a while ago because the Frostwatch because Castamere don't send out patrols.
We'll have it for a while.
I propose we go and speak to them and at least find what the old routes are.
Wait, do we still have the documents that had the routes on them?
Those don't have anything to do with the routes. Those had soldier positionings that the Baron was attempting to do.
Yeah, but no, we found lots of documents about all different kinds of routes.
I wish I could speak common better.
Well, all you got to do is say you're learning from him each night and you can build up to it.
Kind of takes away the whole persona. I like being an inbred savage.
Boy, do I have the people for you. I just finished speaking them the other day.
If Lee is willing to consent to seeing the vision, then by all means, but...
Well, we might just have to go back there and ask about their old patrol routes.
Well, it's going to be in that direction anyway. They
Whatever
won't
you
take long
choose
to
to do,
time.
you must do it now.
It's already getting dark.
We should leave now then.
Okay.
Lee, you want to kill this Frostwalker, do you not? Then consent to the woman giving you the vision of where the men were.
That might not be a good idea because Lee already has someone in his head.
I find men anyway. It's easy. I do.
Yes, we'll let him forage and find him.
Is there anything distinctive about any of these men you can see? Anything unusual that would make them stand out?
They are not alive.
That's not exactly unusual up here, though.
They're not snow.
Okay, then they are somewhat fresh. Unless it actually hasn't had snow for some
Well, the thing is, like, the ring we're going after is the wind ring, so it could be that, like, it keeps the snow off the bodies.
time. Either way, there will be a practical way to do this. We could speak to the watch. We could potentially ask people around this area if they have seen anything. Although I do not know if that would be wise.
This area would probably not know of.
Yes, if they have low provisions, as you suggested, they would not have wandered 2 days. They would not be prepared for 2 days' travel.
But they may have been returning.
Yes.
And they may have
They've
run.
either died very recently or they've wandered a little bit further than they probably should have, otherwise they probably would have been found.
Well, the customer wouldn't send out a patrol to find a lost patrol.
They might send guards to search not too far away from the main settlement.
Yep. Let us speak to customer.
No further than the, without being able to see the Frostwatch.
Well, I guess it's no use standing around here talking about it. We may as well go and see if we can find out about their patrol routes.
I agree.
What's the weather like at the moment?
Snowing.
As flurry, blizzard,
Which is bad. 'Cause it would be
just
harder to
light,
find
Just
bodies.
snow.
just the light thing of snow, sort of.
And there's a wind coming from the north.
You know, if I never see snow again after this, it'll be too soon.
I agree.
What's wrong with snow? Is good.
Snow is great. I love the snow.
It's cold, it's
can
wet,
keep it.
and it gets everywhere.
We should hurry. The snow may cover any trace of tracks that are there.
No, it's okay. I find. It's easy.
You coming, Scribbles, or are you going to stay here?
Like find the trap. Easy.
I think it would be easier if we find the patrol routes
Scamper
first.
up,
yes.
or yes, okay.
I'd like to
Well, we'll find it out.
convert that.
Okay.
Make sure you read the front page too.
Oh, okay. I will.
You can read it out loud if you like.
Ooh, we're converting down.
Yes,
That's-
please.
That's nice. Let's see. You don't mind if I just give you a bronze, right? I mean,
You give me whatever the cost is.
making me be honest.
Danke.
Bitte. Okay. So what you guys doing?
Getting ready and then heading Customer Frostwatch.
That's 2 days travel.
I reckon we should maybe split up. One group can do that, the other group can actually look. I know, splitting up.
I don't think looking will help very much when we don't have any idea where they could be other than snow and we're this far north. They could literally be anywhere. We're better off to find the guard patrols and then at least start. Then we have somewhere to start from.
It's also going to be dark, so.
Yeah.
So, better we didn't have carrier pigeons.
I'm pretty sure all the pigeons are being killed.
They taste good.
Like a fortune cookie with wings, man. Some of them have little notes attached.
Oh,
You can't kill carrier pigeons, Lee. What about those messages? Then they never get to the people they're meant to go to.
But I many hungry.
You can eat something else.
This
Why
is not
kill
relevant
carrier
right
pigeons?
now. I think we should head onwards.
I think we're
I'm
like
already
we're
getting
talking
ready.
about
We are.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
I thought we were still dawdling.
No.
I was like, oh my god.
No, most of the time when we're just bantering like this, it's just when we're doing something.
Okay.
No, she told me that. I'm sitting here going, oh my god, do something.
Yeah, well.
Is sometimes there no rabbit or deer. Sometimes you kill what you find. They taste good. I get you, bird.
Not a carrier pigeon. No. Then we would have to deliver the message.
Is okay.
No, that's a huge inconvenience. Right, Saphira?
Don't bring me into this.
Can I ask where you all are while this conversation is going
I'm getting
on?
stuff ready in my room, so I don't know what the others are doing.
Yeah, I suppose I could be packing.
Yeah.
The keys.
I not.
I would have grabbed my pack out of your room and gone
I
back to my
not.
room.
I not read, so I not care. Just eat bird. It's good.
And just to destroy the message? Those messages could be important.
I not know. I not read.
Make sure you never tell anyone else that you kill carrier pigeons.
Is okay.
It's really not. You can't just do that.
Actually, it's illegal in Merlin.
Yeah.
And depending on the pigeon, it could also be treason.
Oh shit. This one's from the king.
This one's got a stupid fancy seal on it with a crown and a hand. Pff, it's probably nothing. Probably Crown of the Month Club. Okay, so you're all ready and prepped.
Mm-hmm.
You are? Mm-hmm. Alright.
Shall we
Set
go
out
then?
on the main road heading to the Castamere Frostwatch.
Alright, you guys travel. It is a 2-day journey. 2 days, 2 nights. During which you camp twice, obviously.
During one of the camping sessions, I would like to have a chat with.
Okay.
Miss
Now,
Sarah.
at this point, I'm going to point out that I've made the decision to rescale the map. It doesn't affect you because you're up here and because the travelling conditions are hard. It is still 2 days per hex, but you know, normal tiles are now 1 day per hex. Because otherwise, we're on a world the size of Jupiter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's like, no.
So when we camp, I'll just go and hunt.
Oh, God, for a moment there I thought you said you were going to say, when we camp, I'll dress as Noel Coward.
I will cook.
Okay.
What are my chances of finding a carrier pigeon?
Up here? Nil.
Nil.
They don't use pigeons up here.
Lasara, wouldst thou indulge me with a question or two?
I suppose so.
I'm a little confused about your history. This is
So am
just
I.
that when we, not long after we first met, you claimed you were just an elf going out on somewhat of a pilgrimage, trying to seek the world of men and
Well,
explore and everything. But then later on, you had some kind of employer who sent you to be an advisor to a duke.
well, the first part is still true. That is just part of what I'm doing in order to, I suppose, experience or integrate with the world.
Who is this employer?
Just in case you need dice.
I have dice.
Good. I'll have them back then.
If you do not mind my asking.
That's something we can talk about another time.
Do you not trust me, or?
It's just more that I certain things I need to keep to myself, for now at least.
This is fair enough. Whoever it is must be able to pull quite the strings to make you an advisor to a duke up in the north of Merlin.
It would seem so.
But I will pry no further. You will tell me in your own time, I'm sure.
Indeed. What exactly do you know about this impending frost?
There is this Frostwalker you've spoken of. He can control the glaciers and basically move winter further south, for lack of a better term.
And does he work alone?
He seems to be working with the dragon. He's working for somebody who has quite a significant army of frost men, orcs, skeletons, undead,
I'm just wondering.
trolls.
Are there any humans among them? Or
Not from what we've heard.
So
just,
from
I was
frost
thinking
men
of
who
the
were once humans, I
corpses we
believe.
found. I'm sure we're on the right track. Good mind.
Oh, I just remembered. You don't eat meat, do you, Lysara?
No,
Oh.
not. It's not a hard rule, but I prefer not to.
Well,
So, if I need to survive, I will.
we kind of only have meat.
That's fine.
You do have provisions.
I
That
mean,
makes
like
sense.
vegetables and shit don't tend to last long.
Yeah.
I think we've
Yeah.
just got like some nuts and stuff, don't we? Like,
You do have nuts.
I
and
can
bread
eat.
and
My
cheese.
character will eat meat. It's just she's like, eh.
Did you find anything, Lee?
I found
No carrier pigeons, right?
Norm.
no,
Greetings.
no bird thing, but many rabbit and some deer, but they far away. Wind is wrong to kill.
Oh, okay.
I catch some rabbit. Is good. You have.
Okay, I can cook those now then.
You want skin?
You can have the skin. And the bones.
Share.
So are we actually ever going to roll hunting for any of this? Which you have to do.
Why would you have deer in a region that's all snowed? Like, are there forests?
It's not so much deer, and yeah, there are.
Okay.
There are some. It's not so much deer as it is more like an elk.
Yeah, no, I was thinking more desert snow, not snow with forests.
So
It snowed like loads of pine trees and stuff.
You
Yeah,
got
okay,
skill
right.
hunting?
Because I was like,
What,
wait.
roll
I
of
do have a
wisdom.
neat little cinematic.
I don't know if they're written down there.
Warcraft.
Yep.
I mean,
Yes,
there's some
it's
like
like your
plains
wisdom.
of snow, which is
Okay,
more
cool.
sort of the northern thing, but down here there's some hardy
Oh, yeah.
trees and
So as long as,
okay.
as long as
There's-
below
there's
your
an
wisdom,
ecology.
you're good.
Yeah, I
Not a
pictured
problem.
it being a lot more harsh and barren. I
it is
suppose.
with it, where you've just come from
training
up
will come
north
from
and
hunting
Norga,
below
it is
wisdom.
more harsh and barren.
Dexterity.
No, it's wisdom.
Oh,
And it gets
that's
harsher
bizarre.
and barren
Either
in
way, I
the,
smash.
Yeah.
the northern
It's your
you
retarded
go.
stats. Faggot.
Yeah, I succeeded. Hunting some rabbits. Well, for one night. I can't twice.
Conflict. As the world teetered on the brink of anarchy, a new hope arose. An elite international task force